Free to succeed. Let's go. We got a 10x today. I don't think I'm really interested, to be honest. The void shards are interesting, but the odds, I mean, it's not gonna happen. The regular legendaries, yeah, I mean, it's not bad, but I already have Juliana and Talia. So I would basically be pulling Ancients in hopes to get Romero or Phoenix. And I don't care to have them, so I think we're gonna have to pass on this one. I can't justify burning my shards on that, you know? I don't want them. If I pulled them right now, they just go to the vault, so. We are getting really close to our 1,000 points, so we can move on in our missions, though. So we're trying to do that. Trying to find some winnable fights in 3v3. Maybe this one. Although, it's not guaranteed. Kendrafon's always such a pain in the ass, dude. And he's on Swiftberry, or does he just have that buff now? Okay. We shouldn't get soloed by... Oh, I don't know. We might not be able to kill her. She's fast enough. If she's on like a regen set or something, she's healing heavy. Because nobody here's hitting super hard. Maybe Juliana can stack... There we go. Maybe that'll help counteract it a bit. There we go. And then this one on manual, because Sarah still don't use her A3 very often first. Which is dope, you know what I mean? Like, it's just, I'm gonna love it more and more every time I think about it. I'm glad that they specifically bothered to adjust her, and there's just no evidence that it really happened. You know what I mean? That's awesome. Here's another one. Yeah. All right, getting a few wins here. Maybe able to pick up one more set of shards before we get our rewards. Just kill her. Hurry up. So we got through Fire Night 19, I think, with the same team, by the way. So we're on 20 now. And I let them try while I was doing something else, and after like 8 minutes and some change, they finally failed. So I don't know how the run went. I wasn't paying attention, but I figured we would probably need to make some sort of adjustment anyway. I was kind of impressed that they even got to the boss, but I think we're on 20 now anyway. Yeah. So yeah, 19. They took their sweet time doing 19, 18, and 19. And then now we're on 20. Let's see. Nope, I want to look at champions. 20's Force. So Skullcrusher's not a bad idea. Rosin, of course, is not a bad idea. Armiger's not a bad idea. Cold Heart's not a bad idea. Rosin, Skullcrusher, Cold Heart. Armiger, we do got Apothecary, we got Syl maybe, or tanking. Nope. Tired. All right. Who'd we use? Oh, so everybody that I mentioned except Monster. Maybe Skullcrusher. I feel like that's gonna be slow, but I do think... Oh, there's no rosin. There's no rosin. Let's go, we could really use an attack down for the boss too. That would be pretty helpful. I know that I want rosin in there. Although they did it the other time without. Rosin's just so good for it. Everything rosin does is good for it. We want rosin in there. No doubt we want rosin in there. If we have Skull Crusher in there, we need somebody to heal him back up after the AoE. After he ally protects the AoE, you know. Let's see how this goes. If they're able to get Syl out of there. Because if Syl dies, I think we're done. Obviously. So maybe we try Skull Crusher instead of her. I put her in here for the passive heal and for the potential to, yeah, that she's gonna have to be built very differently if we're gonna try that. Let's try Skull Crusher in her spot. Or Monster. We'll try Monster too. I think Fire Knight 20 is the last one we have to solve, if I'm not mistaken. So even if this takes a little bit... Bro, get out of here, them hitting him that hard. He's tanky enough, he shouldn't be taking that much damage. Get out of here. Quit it! Man, I wish we had Stag Knight. If Stag Knight was in this 10x, we'd be summoning today. I would really like to have Stag Knight. I mean, I could already tell you, even if this works, I don't know that this would be reliable because rosin has been so close to death a couple of times now. Probably wouldn't be reliable. But we'll see if they can get through it. There you go. That's a good usage of Heartseeker on the person with 2 HP. Alright, so it looks like we get through this wave. I do think if they get to the boss, they win. So I guess we get a couple jugs in while we wait on them to get to the boss. Alright, which one did I read yet? I think I just read the first one. Alright. Did you like the second act of the play? No, I read that one. Hamburger-Chan. Avalanche. Oh yeah, we read that long $75 a week one. I think that's where we stopped because we were like, all right, just put the book back up. Okay. There's a donkey on one side of a deep river and a bundle of hay on the other side. How can the donkey get the hay? There is no bridge and he cannot swim. Do you give up? So did the other donkey. There is a donkey on one side of a deep river and a bundle of hay on the other side. How can the donkey get the hay? There's no bridge and he cannot swim. Do you give up? So did the other donkey. Oh, okay. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. I feel like the way that he likes to structure these usually is question or like set up and then a response from someone and then the answer. And I usually just don't read the response because again, it's always something like beats me. Here, there's not that. It's just that and the answer. So it's harder to grasp the like what it's doing. But I have it now I'm seeing it zoomed out. It's okay. Mr. Ortman, the Chinese make it an invariable rule to settle all their debts on New Year's Day. Mr. Anderson, so I understand, but then the Chinese don't have Christmas the week before. It has a head like a cat, feet like a cat, a tail like a cat, but it isn't a cat. What is it? A kitten. Wow, they're gonna fail. I thought for sure they were gonna be able to do this. Arminger's not landing. Turn meter not back. The boy hitting so soft. They might get it. There's a clutch bog down. I have in my hand 2 US coins which total 55 cents. One is not a nickel. What are the 2 coins? One is a 50-cent piece. The other is a nickel. All right, because one is not a nickel. They did it! They did it! Let's go, baby. Okay. That's kind of a monumental moment, actually. We've cleared all stage 20 dungeons now. We did it. I really expected more of a headache with Fire Knight. I still don't know that that's going to be super reliable, but it's done. So you two can get out of here. All the 4-star, actually. I got to come in and clean this stuff out one of these days. I'm a little upset about that donkey joke. Getting hung up on it. Doom Tower reset. That's nice. All right. Let's peek into Arena, see if there's any free wins here. Is Lydia a free win? She should be. She should be. Oh my God. Just hurry up and kill her. She's pretty well built. I don't think she's caught a debuff yet, has she? All right, we got her. Man, we're so close, dude. We're so close. So we'll do this today. Probably not in video, but we'll do it today. And then it's just getting to them dungeons, man. Just kill her. I'll kill him. Alright. And I reckon, why not? We'll pop on into Doom Tower. So we've walled at 90 both times on Doom Tower. Hey, settle down with your little 2.5% poisons. Okay? Take it easy. There was a Doom Tower change, actually, now that I think about it, wasn't there? Let's see if that's in the notes anywhere, or if there are patch notes in here, or maybe new update. Since release Doom Tower, blah blah blah. All right, Nether Spider will now always attack with her second skill at the beginning of the round. Okay, I don't remember what it does to know what that means, but okay. They now all have a new passive skill. Frost Spider, Nether Spider, and Magma Dragon all have a new passive skill. Damage from skills that scale based on enemy max HP cannot exceed 10% of the boss's max HP. Why? Why? Two of the current Doom Tower bosses, the Frost Spider and Nether Spider, also have the new passive skill. All turn meter reduction effects. Oh man, dude, come. Okay. That's stupid. I think that's stupid anyway. I don't know. Maybe I'll think about it a little bit more and not think it's stupid. But see, this is what I was talking about when it released. I was like, you're gonna have a hard time. It's harder to drop content and make it harder than it is to drop content too hard and nerf it down accordingly, right? The response to that is usually going to be a lot better received, other than the people who did it when it was real hard and are going to whine because they had to do it when it was hard. But for the most part, it's going to be received a lot better in the opposite. So now what they've done is they've released it, I guess what they feel is a little bit too easy, and now they're going to buff it up. And I think the response is going to be not good. I think I haven't heard anything about it yet, but I would imagine when I start looking, people are not going to be happy, because now what you've probably done, and again, I talked about this when it dropped, you've probably made tweaks now, and there are going to be a select group of people that were able to do Doom Tower that are now not able to do Doom Tower. And people don't like that shit, man. They don't like having something they were able to do taken away from them. So, rightfully so. So, I don't know. It'll be interesting to see what the response is to that. I mean, it is what it is. It's done. So, it's not like it's going to matter. But I feel like people are not going to like that. I don't feel like it was I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. But there's not going to be anything interesting happening right now in Doom Tower. It doesn't really start to get interesting for us, I think, till around like 40 or 50. Maybe 50. So, I don't know. We'll wrap this one up here. Kind of bummed out we didn't get summons today, but what next week? It doesn't matter what the 2x is next week, because we've got one Sacred. I think we've got 4 Voids and like 12 Ancients now. Something like that. So we should be participating in the next 2x. So, you know, a week away from some fun summons. That's it. I appreciate you guys watching. Hope you have a good one. I was almost going to do the mug tip again. That's how tired I am. See you later.